What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to continue on with the collectible series that we've been doing, the horror haul series that we've been doing. I'm still going through a lot of the stuff that I received in the container that my buddy came across of horror memorabilia, horror collectibles, and all that good stuff. And I've also still slowly been adding stuff to the collection, you know, whenever I could find good deals and stuff. We got a bunch of cool new films, a bunch of new figures for the collection that I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to share with you guys some pretty cool stuff. Some films that I already have that I you know, got limited edition versions of, and then a bunch of films that I've never even heard of or seen, which is nice to add to the collection. You know, it's gonna keep me occupied because I'm gonna have plenty of viewing moving forward. So let's get into a little action here and see what we got. So we're gonna start with the films. So the first film that I actually already have in the collection, but this is a collector's edition, actually comes with a poster, which is pretty cool. Still sealed, brand new in the box. Stephen King's Firestarter. Great movie. Anybody who's seen Firestarter knows it's a solid movie. Old school movie. So this was a collector's edition that I actually received from my buddy that was in the container that he received. With a bunch of horror stuff in it, which is pretty cool. Came with a limited edition poster, which we're going to end up framing that, you know, along with a bunch of other ones that we got. The next film up here, I've actually heard of this, but I've never actually watched it. This is a Blue Underground release. It's a 3-disc limited edition. Lucio Fulci, legend in the game. Manhattan Baby. Definitely heard of it. Never actually watched it over the years, but I'm pretty excited to have this to the collection. Blue Underground has some awesome releases. This one is, all right, it's not a 4K remaster, but it is full HD, and it is you know, a 3-disc set. So super awesome to have that in the collection. I'm definitely can't wait to check that out. I've never actually watched that film. Another film that I haven't seen that looked interesting, Savage Weekend. Don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. I have not. Probably a B movie, which I love. If you're a horror fan, you gotta love the B stuff. It's entertaining to me. Kino Lorber release too. Kino Lorber, awesome releases for horror. What else we got here? We got another one I haven't seen. Chris Sarandon. This is an older film called The Resurrected. Excited to check that out. Love coming across films that I've never seen before. A lot of times you see them and they're not great, but this one looks pretty good. Chris Sarandon, been around for a long time, so curious to check that out. One more that I haven't seen. This is a little bit of a newer film. This is IFC Midnight release. This one looks pretty wicked. It's called The House on Willow Street. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, or if you've checked this out. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Was it any good? Because it's going on the watch list. Artwork looks pretty crazy on the box. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna check that out. Brand new, sealed, still in the box. Next two films, obviously everybody's gonna know these films. Both collector's editions here. Had to get this. This also came with a limited edition poster. John Carpenter's The Thing. I mean, top 5 for me all time. Fantastic movie. Brand new, sealed in the box. We're gonna leave that sealed up. You know, I've got so many versions of that film that there's no point in opening it. And this I actually just got. It was actually on sale on Amazon, and as far as remakes go, it's at the top of the list. I don't know if you guys agree, but the 2013 Evil Dead remake. This is a 4K steelbook, limited edition. Amazing movie. I almost like this one better than the original. I mean, it's that good. I mean, if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Evil Dead 2013 remake. Is it up there with the original? I personally think that it may be a better film. For me, as far as the older Evil Dead films go, I think Evil Dead 2 is the best out of all of them. Obviously, the first one is nostalgia. It's a classic. Still enjoy it. And of course, Army of Darkness is fantastic, but that's more of a departure from you know, for me, from like what Sam Raimi was trying to do. But this 2013 remake, fantastic. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. All right, so we're gonna move on now to some of the action figures. We got a couple of cool ones here. So I'm trying to get my the NECA Cult Classics series, trying to get that up and running. That's a new series that I'm trying to collect. I'm trying to collect them all. There is a ton. I think there's 7 series of figures, and then there's a Hall of Fame edition, a whole line of Hall of Fame figures. And as far as I know, I don't think these are in production anymore. So you got to find these out in the wild or buy them used. Which I've been all over eBay trying to put bids in and stuff like that, trying to get that collection up. But this is one of the many things that I got out of that what do you call it, the storage unit that my buddy came across with all the horror stuff in it. This is super cool. So this is Dawn of the Dead, plaid shirt zombie. Cult Classics. This is series 4. Super cool. I mean, look at the detail on the zombie. Pretty sweet. So that's a nice addition to the collection. Then we're going to stick with George Romero, and we're going to go right over to, everybody know if you're a George Romero or Day of the Dead fan, this is Bub. Have to have that in the collection. Bub is cool. Look at Bub. Super cool. And this is Monstars. So this is, I have no other action figures from this line. Never even heard of this line, but figure looked cool. Good detail. Nice addition to the collection. My last one, I was telling you guys that I was trying to get my Scream Greats collection going and trying to complete the collection. I started with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We're still working on finishing up that series. So now I've moved on to some other stuff from the same line, and we got some pretty cool stuff. So this one I actually picked up in at a reseller. The box is not in the greatest condition. If you know anything about collecting, the plastic on these containers over time, depending on where they're stored, they can yellow. But I got a great price on this, and this is just a classic. So like I said, you got a little yellowing going on the actual plastic, but the box is intact. There's no crazy rips, no breaks or nothing. And this is Child's Play 2, Chucky. Everybody knows Chucky. And this is from the Movie Maniacs line. I said Scream Greats. This is Movie Maniacs. So I got multiple series of figures I'm trying to complete. So we got obviously the original NECA line, then we got the Scream Greats, Movie Maniacs, and then now the Cult Classics. Trying to keep it at that so you can kind of narrow it down, because there's so many different types of horror figures. You'll go crazy trying to collect them all. So trying to do like each series one at a time to try and get what I can get, get good deals on it. But this one I purchased brand new because the price was good. This is a series 1 Michael Myers Scream Greats. So these figures are awesome. The Scream Greats figures, they're larger figures, and there's a whole bunch of them. So we're ticking away at making this collection whole. This is Trick or Treat Studios. Trick or Treat Studios makes phenomenal stuff. If you ever seen any of the stuff from Trick or Treat Studios, especially their masks, which is going to be something that we're going to be dabbling a little bit more into. I have several masks, but nothing. My mask collection is not huge, and I want to build that up. I actually want to working on getting a display case for the back. I'm just having some space constraints, so I want to change up some things, and I want to get start putting stuff on display, including masks and things of that nature. So yeah, that's the latest horror haul. We got some cool stuff, some awesome stuff to add to the collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support. The channel, we're still growing. I'm going to try and get a little bit more content out there. It's tough to do this type of stuff when you have a full-time job. So this is like a little passion project of mine. So thank you so much for having patience. And, it's tough to be active and post all the time, because I don't want to just put out, crap. I want to put out something decent as far as content goes. I think that means more to me than everyone says, oh, just post anything. Like that's no good. So I'm working on it, and I appreciate you guys' support and your patience, and still tuning in to the live streams. The live streams have been great. We're getting more and more people tuning into the gaming live streams. A lot of people love that. And then of course the movie reviews, the collectibles, the action figures, all that good stuff. Everybody seems to really be enjoying that. And then we're sprinkling in a little bit of music here and there too onto the page as well. So again, thank you so much for the support. Please don't forget to smash that like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I really appreciate the support, and we will see you guys on the next one.